everyone, Jus4SweetZ here. So I have another healthy recipe using coconut water today and some other great healthy items. And I am making actually a breakfast cereal out of these items. And most of them, almost all of them, have great nutritional value. So what we're going to do is we are going to do a quinoa and brown rice breakfast cereal. And I have some whole grain quinoa and brown rice that is already cooked. It comes frozen in the frozen section at Costco, and you may be able to find it like at Whole Foods or one of those places as well. And so I'm going to use that. If you do not have this, you are more than welcome to pre-make your quinoa and then follow this recipe after that, or you can, adjust it to how you want it. So we have the quinoa and brown rice. We have a little bit of vanilla bean paste. We have some cinnamon, which is a great nutritional factor. We have some slivered almonds or sliced almonds. We have an apple. We have some coconut water, pure coconut water. I have some frozen blueberries, but feel free to use fresh blueberries instead. We have some honey, and you can use real maple syrup or agave nectar in place of that. And we have some almond milk. So let's go ahead and get started. What you're going to do is we have one little dish that is microwavable. This is also, you could do this on a stove top as well. And I'm going to measure out approximately 1 cup of the quinoa and brown rice. Actually, I think I'm going to do right around a cup. There we go. Okay. So we have that. We are going to mix in approximately a 1/4 cup or so of, maybe more, closer to a 1/3 cup of our coconut water, and put that right on top. Then what we want to do is we want to go ahead and add some honey, and I would say that we're probably going to use right around a teaspoon or so to sweeten it. And then we are going to add some cinnamon. And do your cinnamon to taste. I'm going to dash it on there. Cinnamon is a very good health benefit, so we are going to put that on there. Okay, so I'm going to heat this up for approximately 1 minute to 1.5 minutes. I'm going to put mine in for 1.5 minutes. My quinoa is pretty frozen. And while we're waiting, we're going to go ahead and I preheated up about a 1/4 cup of the almond milk, and you can use 1/4 to 1/2 cup depending on taste, but mine's all preheated and ready to go. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to slice our apple, and I'm just going to cut little slices. Now, if you've watched my other video about my metabolism water, apple and cinnamon are great metabolism boosters, so they are really great to have in your everyday diet, especially if you are looking to get that metabolism boosted, as I am, because mine is about as slow as a snail. So I've been trying to factor that into my diet the last couple weeks. We'll see if it helps. I'm sure it does, because I know my mom went on a diet years ago, and I know that apples were definitely included in her diet every day to get her metabolism going. So I did about 1/2 of an apple. There's still these 2 sides to go. So I'm doing about 1/2 of an apple to 3/4 of an apple. And then I'm going to go ahead and put I have the blueberries, and they're frozen, but they're going to go into warm cereal, so it's going to heat them up fairly quickly, and we're going to pour that warm milk over it. And actually, we're going to add a little dash of vanilla bean paste to it as well. Let's check it out. See how it's doing. Spoon. Okay, it's not quite ready, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to stir this. Now, I did this for 1.5 minutes. And as I said, you can do this on a stovetop as well. So we're going to stir in all those lovely ingredients. We're going to go ahead, we're going to add our dash of vanilla bean paste for flavor. Give it a little bit of a breakfast cereal flavor. Stir that in, and I'm going to go another minute. Oop, I made a mess. 1 minute to 1.5 minutes with this in the microwave. And as we're doing that, we are going to use about, I don't know, I'm just going to put about 10 blueberries in there. Blueberries are a great healthy fruit. They have a lot of vitamin C and iron in them. And, you know, like I said, you can use these frozen or fresh. I'm having a hard time talking. I've only had a quarter cup of coffee. And then, like I said, some of the benefits of cinnamon is that cinnamon actually speeds up the metabolism and helps get things moving. So that's a great thing to have in the morning. Honey is a natural anti-inflammatory, so that's a good thing to add to your diet. You just don't want to add a ton of it, but you know, because of the sugar content, but add it in your diet because it's a wonderful, wonderful natural anti-inflammatory. Like I said, if you want to replace that though with agave nectar that's a little bit lighter, not as sweet, or real maple syrup, not the plain maple syrup that you buy that's imitation flavored. You want to look for the real stuff if you're going to put this in your oatmeal. And it's just a healthy way to fill yourself in the morning and get that metabolism to get a jump start. And I actually made this yesterday for the first time. It was absolutely delicious. And then, you know, you have your coconut water that we're using that is a hydration just like regular water, but this coconut water has come out to be a very nutritious supplement to have in your diet. All right, so this is all ready to go. Look at that. Look how good it looks. Yum. Look at. So you just kind of stir that around and it's going to start to get fluffy. It's got a nice creamy consistency already. So that milk's just going to add some extra creaminess. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to pour our blueberries in. And mine are pretty frozen. All right, so I don't know. I probably did about 12 blueberries or so. And I'm going to put those in there so that they can heat up in that nice hot cereal. So stick that down in there. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to add our apples on top, and we probably don't even need this whole apple, so you could probably use more like a quarter of an apple to a half of an apple. So I'm just going to put that many on top, and we're going to save those. I'll either make a smoothie or make another breakfast for somebody. And then you're going to take your warm almond milk, preferably unsweetened. I accidentally bought vanilla, but unsweetened is best. And we're going to just go ahead and we're going to lightly stir all this together. Get those apples in there. Get that. Ooh, I have lots of apples overboard here. That's okay. Go ahead and stir those in there. And I am actually going to take another dash of cinnamon to the top of this to finish it off. Make it pretty. All right. There you go. So this is your breakfast quinoa, and it's delicious. I'm going to go ahead and give it a little bit of a try. Get some blueberries in there and an apple. I'll try to be quiet when I'm chewing. Really good. Blueberries are at a perfect temperature. They're not frozen anymore. They're not scalding hot, and they're not mushy and gross. They're actually really delicious. And like I said, I had this yesterday, and it absolutely filled me up and got me going. It was yummy and delicious, and it's a great alternative to breakfast. You get tired of having oatmeal, cream of wheat, eggs, the same old every day. So this is a good one to incorporate into your diet. I will put the ingredients in the description box below. I hope you get a chance to try this. It's absolutely wonderful. And serve it to your kids. Tell them it's oatmeal. They're not going to know the difference. Oatmeal has great benefits too. I'm not saying it doesn't, but this is a great change for them and something that they will absolutely enjoy and has great health benefits. So I will put all that in the description box below. Please hit the thumbs up button for me. And if you're not a subscriber, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. And I'd love for you to share this on your Facebook page, or if you have a Twitter page, that as well. Join my Facebook page, Jus4SweetZ, or my group page, Recipe Book. And until next time, next video, thank you everyone out there, and God bless.